Now, you told me that if I gave my life to Christ, everything would be peaches and cream, that everything would be glorious and wonderful. I just fly across hills and valleys, and I get to get ice cream every time I wanted it. But yet I come to Christ, and my life is in chaos. Good. Matthew 16 reads this, and this is verse 24. Then said Jesus unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? When Christ comes into our lives, then the battle essentially begins. It's the physical and the spiritual. I heard it said once that when you're out in the world and you're doing these worldly things, that the devil doesn't really bother you much because he's already got you. I don't want to mess up what I already got. But when you come to Christ, there's a declaration that I have entered a war and I'm standing with God on his side. Amen. And when you do that, it upsets the spiritual world in a great degree. And one of those battles early on is the battle of self, because we all think that we're just good people. Why am I a good person? Because I helped the old lady across the street. I told a lie, but it was just a white lie, so I'm a good person. Well, at least I didn't kill anybody. But those of us who have killed somebody say, well, I didn't kill two people. And we have these standards and these definitions that are made by us, and it doesn't work that way because the standard is set by God. And in order to be in line with God, to be right with God, then you have to be righteous in the law. That means you cannot be guilty of the law. The law cannot be your schoolmaster. It can't be the burden. So how do you break free of that? Christ does that for us. He's paid it all. In a sense, we get to live his righteous life, and he took on all our sin, all our burden, all our unrighteousness upon himself. That's an amazing thing. But now in the physical, we're battling this war. How do I get rid of me? Because I want to be CEO. I want to be this person that loves physically like this with many people and et cetera, et cetera. And Christ says you're going to have to deny all of that. Deny who do you think you were, deny your ways, deny all of it. But not only that, you have to pick up and take this ugly, rugged, splinterous, rigorous cross. And now when you carry a cross, I don't know if you ever thought about it, but imagine yourself carrying a big, giant, heavy cross everywhere you go. How many people would look at you and say, look at that guy, look at that woman carrying that cross. Why would she do that? It's ugly. It's heavy. You have to live a certain way. You can't do certain things carrying that big, giant, heavy cross. And that's the point. And in a lot of ways, that cross is a death sentence. People go to the cross to die. Christ went to the cross to die. And you're carrying it around. People are laughing and mocking. Why are you always talking about this cross? Why are you talking about this Jesus and his ways and his rules? Why are you always talking about, why are you quoting Paul and Peter and John, David, whoever? Because you're carrying this cross around and everybody can see it. And all those people who think that they are still good people start to question, start to see things differently. What good is it to gain everything in this life, in this world, whether it's billions of dollars and sponsorship deals or whatever, and pleasures and those things? What good is it if you die and your soul is lost? God bless you. God keep you is our prayer. Amen.